You tell the world you want to be rich. You write it in your journals. You declare it in your affirmations. You whisper it in your prayers. But here's what you haven't understood. The universe doesn't have ears for your intentions. It only has sensors for your signal. Right now, at this very moment, you are broadcasting a financial identity. Every cell, every thought, every subconscious oscillation is transmitting a signal that wealth is either drawn to or repelled by. And most of you, despite your vision boards and affirmations, are screaming scarcity while whispering success. And the field? The field never lies. It responds only to what you're actually broadcasting, not to what you're pretending to believe. I am Elias Voss, and today, we are deconstructing the hidden broadcast that dictates your bank account. Because here's the fundamental principle they will never teach you in traditional finance. Money is not currency. Money is a neutral energy that responds to signals, not intentions. It doesn't care about your goals. It doesn't hear your affirmations. It only detects your broadcast frequency, and it moves accordingly. Today, we will identify the noise in your broadcast, the subconscious interference patterns that sabotage your conscious desires. And then, we will learn how to clean your signal and transmit the abundance frequency that makes wealth an inevitability, not a wish. Let's begin with the first critical distinction: intention versus signal. Your intention is what you consciously want. Your signal is what you subconsciously are. And in the quantum field, signal wins every single time. Your conscious mind, your intention, represents approximately 5% of your cognitive processing. It's the tip of the iceberg, the boardroom executive making announcements. But your subconscious? That's 95%. That's the factory floor, running 24 hours a day, broadcasting your true identity to the quantum field through every autonomic response, every emotional reaction, every neurological pattern you've rehearsed for decades. So when you affirm, "I am wealthy," while simultaneously feeling anxiety about your bank account, you're creating what I call quantum interference. Your 5% intention is broadcasting on a weak frequency. But your 95% subconscious fear is broadcasting on a frequency 1,000 times more powerful. Which signal do you think the field receives? This is the broadcast principle in action. If you want money because you fear not having it, your dominant signal is not abundance. It's fear. And the field doesn't interpret context. It doesn't understand nuance. It simply returns experiences that match your dominant broadcast frequency. If you're broadcasting fear of lack, the field provides more situations to fear. Not as punishment, as precision response to signal. Every time you check your account with anxiety, you broadcast scarcity confirmed. Every time you pay a bill with resentment, you broadcast money leaving is painful. Every time you see someone wealthy and feel envy mixed with unworthiness, you broadcast wealth is not for people like me. And the quantum field, perfectly, mechanically, without judgment, delivers more situations that match these signals. This creates what I call the quantum feedback loop. Your signal creates experiences. Those experiences confirm and strengthen your signal. The strengthened signal creates more confirming experiences. Within months, you're locked in a self-reinforcing pattern where your broadcast and your reality are perfectly coherent, perfectly aligned in scarcity. The system is working flawlessly. It's just working against you. The uncomfortable truth is this: you are getting exactly what you're broadcasting. Your current financial situation is not random. It's not bad luck. It's perfect quantum coherence between your signal and your reality. And until you change the signal, the reality cannot change, no matter how many vision boards you create. Now let's examine the anatomy of your broadcast. You are not transmitting from a single point. You are a multi-frequency system with several key broadcast centers, what I call frequency hubs. Your heart is your primary transmitter. The electromagnetic field generated by your heart is 5,000 times more powerful than your brain's field and extends 3 to 5 feet in every direction. This is not metaphor. This is measurable physics. And this field shifts frequency based on one thing: your emotional state. Here's the diagnostic question that reveals everything. How do you feel when you find $10? Excitement and gratitude, or dismissal and judgment that it's not enough? Because that response? That's your broadcast. That's your true relationship with money, unfiltered, automatic. And the field is always listening. How do you feel when you pay a bill? If there's contraction, resentment, fear, you're broadcasting money leaving me is painful and dangerous. And what does the field do? Creates more situations where money leaves you, because that's your coherent signal about the movement of resources. You've trained the universe that money out is traumatic, so it keeps giving you that exact experience. But when you pay a bill from abundance consciousness, money flows through me, and this bill is circulation, not loss. You broadcast a completely different signal. You're telling the field that you're a channel for money, not a hoarder or a victim. And the field responds by sending more flow through your channel. This is what I call the coherence principle. Wealth is not created by positive thinking alone. Wealth is created by coherent broadcasting, perfect alignment between thought and feeling, conscious and subconscious, intention and signal. When your head says, "I am abundant," and your heart feels, "I am abundant," and your nervous system embodies, "I am abundant," the waves synchronize. They amplify each other. Your signal strength doesn't just double, it increases exponentially. And when you achieve true coherence, when every level of your being is broadcasting the same frequency, you don't attract wealth. You command it. The field has no choice but to respond. You've eliminated the noise, cleaned the signal, and become a precision transmitter of the exact frequency that money naturally flows toward. Most people live their entire lives broadcasting static. Wanting wealth, fearing poverty, feeling unworthy, hoping for change, all at the same time. It's noise. Quantum noise. And the field cannot respond to noise with anything except chaotic, inconsistent results. Now comes the practical application. How to eliminate the noise and clean your broadcast. This is the Voss Signal Calibration Protocol, 3 stages of progressive refinement. Stage 1, the frequency audit. You must diagnose before you can treat. For 1 week, you become a scientist observing your own broadcast. Every time money enters your awareness, seeing a price tag, receiving income, paying a bill, seeing someone wealthy, you pause and audit your emotional response. What frequency are you broadcasting? Fear? Resentment? Unworthiness? Neutrality? Excitement? You're not trying to change it yet. You're just gathering data on what you've actually been transmitting. Most people have never done this. They've never actually observed their subconscious signal. They're broadcasting on autopilot, wondering why wealth avoids them. But you cannot change what you're not aware of. The audit brings the unconscious into consciousness, and consciousness is where transformation begins. Stage 2. The Neutrality Protocol. This is the most counterintuitive step, and it's where most people fail. You don't eliminate fear by forcing positivity. That creates more interference. You're trying to broadcast 2 conflicting signals simultaneously. Instead, you eliminate noise by broadcasting nothing. Neutrality. When you see your current lack and respond with complete emotional neutrality, not forced positivity, not spiritual bypassing, but genuine non-reaction, you stop broadcasting the fear signal. You break the feedback loop. The field was responding to your panic about the numbers. When you stop panicking, you stop feeding the system that creates more panic-worthy situations. This is quantum circuit breaking. Neutrality gives your system space to recalibrate. You're no longer creating interference. You're creating a clean slate. And from that clean slate, You can begin to broadcast with precision instead of desperation. Stage 3. Amplifying the already possessed frequency. Now you don't visualize what you want, you embody what you already are. This is the subtle but critical shift. You don't broadcast, "I want to be wealthy someday." That signal contains lack. You broadcast, "I am a being through which wealth naturally flows." That signal contains present tense identity. You practice feeling the way you would feel if wealth was already inevitable. Not future tense, not conditional, present tense, inevitable. This isn't delusion, it's frequency selection. You're choosing which of the infinite available frequencies to broadcast, and the universe has no choice but to return experiences that match. And then, mechanically, inevitably, the quantum field begins reorganizing your reality to match your broadcast. Not because you're manifesting, but because you've stopped broadcasting interference and started broadcasting coherence. You've cleaned the signal, and the universe is precision responding to what you're actually transmitting. This is not manifestation. This is signal mechanic. You are not begging the universe for wealth. You are broadcasting the frequency that wealth resonates with, and allowing the field to respond accordingly. It has no choice. This is physics. Let me be absolutely direct with you. The broadcast you're running right now, this very second, is creating your financial reality 30, 60, 90 days from now. The field is not delayed. It's not waiting for permission. It's responding constantly, perfectly, to your signal. If you continue broadcasting the signal you've been broadcasting, fear when you see prices, resentment when you pay bills, unworthiness when you see wealth, then 90 days from now, you will be experiencing the situations that match that signal. Not because you're cursed, because you're coherent. Your signal and your reality are in perfect alignment. But if you begin the protocol tonight, if you audit your frequency, neutralize the noise, and start broadcasting already possessed, then 90 days from now, you'll be experiencing a completely different reality. Not because the universe suddenly started favoring you, because you finally started transmitting a signal that wealth can respond to. Stop talking about what you want. That's noise. Start observing what you are broadcasting. Because the field is always listening. It never misses a signal. It never misinterprets a frequency. It simply responds with perfect precision to what you're actually transmitting. The quantum field is not a conscious being you need to impress. It's a responsive system you need to understand. It's a mirror, not a judge. And right now, it's mirroring your signal back to you with flawless accuracy. Tune in. Clean the signal. Let the field respond. I am Elias Voss.